Hey, what's up, guys? Back with a video finally. Took a 2 week break there. Sorry about that. Things just kind of got a little hectic with the family life and producing the radio show and everything like that. Had spring break for my little girl. We ended up going to Florida, so all that stuff got in the way. The podcast took a 2 week break as well, but it's back. Kane Collects. New episode this week. Download it Odyssey, Apple Play, Google Play, or Apple Music, sorry, Amazon Music. Wherever you get your podcast, Kane Collects. Download, subscribe, follow. Same thing with the YouTube channel. I appreciate that. All right, so like I mentioned, we had spring break. End up going to Florida. So of course, when you go to another state and everything like that, I'm looking up card shops and card shows that may be in the area while I'm there. Unfortunately, I was in Port St. Lucie, which is about an hour and a half north of Fort Lauderdale, right along the coast. There was no card show that weekend. I think it was a card show coming up in a couple weeks. Missed out on that. Did find a card shop. Went in there, didn't find anything, but we ended up driving to all over Florida, to be honest with you, to check out a bunch of stuff for for the family, things like that. Ended up going to Tampa one day. Really fortunate enough, my brother took us to a outdoor Tampa Bay flea market, like a swap meet essentially. I mean, they had everything from fruits and vegetables to chainsaws, toys, fishing poles. I mean, you name it. And of course, I was gonna look for cards and collectibles. Ended up finding a couple guys selling cards, which is awesome. Actually, they were selling a lot of Pokemon. A lot of guys had Pokemon packs and cards too, so that was cool. Found a guy with sports cards. I was what you would call a motivated buyer. I basically wanted to definitely buy something from this show or this flea market just because for the story or whatever. So I really wanted to find something. Ended up finding two dealers. One dealer I bought 4 cards from. This is the stack here. And another dealer I bought these junk wax, quote unquote, junk wax era baseball card packs. But I'll get more into this in a second, and you'll know why if you've seen my previous videos why I bought these packs. So before I get into those packs, let's get into these 4 cards I bought from this one dealer. Now, these are the 4 cards, and I'll go through what they are, just so you can see where it is. When I bought this set right here, these 4 cards, it was originally to go after this Michael Jordan card. This EX 2000, just a gorgeous card. I've featured it before. But I wanted to make a package deal like always, so I tried to find some other cards, and these were like in the dollar portion. He had like a box of dollar cards, and so I just went through it, tried to grab anything. This is Jason Giambi. It's probably worth like $1 or $2. The only reason I picked it up was it is serial numbered, so I always appreciate serial numbered cards. It's out of $2.50. Like I said, it's only worth like $1 or $2 anyways. He ended up basically throwing this in the deal. Picked out this card. It's a Jason Williams. I didn't even take these out of the original sleeves they're in. I'll move this to a top loader. This is a Jason Williams rookie card. Most people don't remember or realize maybe that he actually played at Marshall before he played at Florida. His coach was Billy Donovan. Billy Donovan ended up going to Florida, so he followed him to Florida, had to sit out a year. So I thought that was just cool to have. Jason Williams, one of my favorite 90s or late 90s, 2000s players. Just incredibly exciting. If you don't know who Jason Williams is, just YouTube him and his highlights. Ridiculous court vision, flair, swag on the court, just a highlight reel. Super exciting player. But yeah, so picked that up for essentially like less than $1 or $2. Thought that was okay. Now, I'm going to get to this card next here. This is the Michael Jordan card. This is the reason why I bought this lot, or these 4 cards. He had it priced at $25, which is way too high because if you can tell, the condition is terrible on this. I haven't even taken it out yet. I'm going to take it out right now. The edges are pretty beat up. As you can see, the corner, not the best there. There's a slight crease there. But still, to find this at a flea market, I thought it was really cool. So like I said, I was a motivated buyer. I was going to try to get this card no matter what. It's a gorgeous card in any condition. Even in this condition, it looks great. You put the white behind it. See the clouds. So in good condition, this card's probably like a $60, $65 card. I ended up getting these 4 cards for $10. I might have even overpaid for that just because how bad this card is condition-wise. But still, I think 10 was fair. Help the guy out anyways. He probably doesn't sell a ton of cards at a flea market. And the reason you look through the flea market and all this stuff is because you look for you never know if you might find a PMG or some serial numbered card or just some rare 90s card that they just don't know they have. So he knew what he had here, kind of. Like I said, he had it priced at $25, but he knew he was overpriced. and you let these 4 cards go for 10 bucks. So this is the other card I thought I was just throwing in. I look for refractors or serial numbers. This one is numbered. It's not low number, but it's out of 14.99, if you can tell. 603 out of 14.99. This is Topps Chrome, 2007 Topps Chrome. I think it's his name. You pronounce it Yi Jianlian. Jianlian, I forgot. If you don't remember him, he was the 6th overall pick at one point. Basically the Chinese Chet Holmgren or whatever. He never panned out to be what he was supposed to be. Kind of bounced around the league for a few years. Maybe more than a few years, but then went back to China. It's a refractor rookie card. So I'm like, all right, serial number refractor rookie card. I'll throw this in here. And yeah, it didn't matter. I looked it up just now. The last one sold actually this week for $30. And the other ones that are for sale are pretty expensive. I mean, this card is actually the find of this 4-card set. I thought I was really going after the Jordan here. But really, this is the find. And this is why you do it. This is why you go to flea markets and swap meets and look through the junk box. I mean, he had it in this sleeve like this. And it's amazing that it's still in good condition like this. It's pretty centered. The black borders on the back are pretty solid. Maybe a little bit of whitening right there. But I guess this card's valuable, I'm guessing, because the Chinese collectors, they love basketball. So this actually turns out to be, I mean, it looks like a minimum of a $30 card. The find of the flea market, which is pretty cool. So like I said, I look for usually serial numbered stuff, refractors, or Jordans. And I got all, or rookies, I guess, and I got all 4 here in this set. So that was a sweet find for me, I thought, at a random Tampa Bay outdoor flea market. Very cool. So then I went to another dealer. He had a bunch of old packs of wax, junk wax era, basketball and baseball. Got these for essentially, like, I think 75 cents each. Now, the reason I bought these, though, not just to have something to buy, but if you saw my video before, I opened up a box of 91 Score Series 2 right here. You can pull a Mickey Mantle on-card auto out of this. And it's for 75 cents or $1 a pack or whatever. I mean, why not, right? Worth a shot. It's not priced out like all the other stuff now. And this one, I'll open this first. It's 1992 Score Series 1. You can pull a Joe DiMaggio on-card auto. So I'm just going to get right to it right now and start ripping. Plus, baseball started. Tigers are off to a good start. Home openers this week. So let's open up some baseball. Even if it is the junk wax here. But like I said, possible on-card autos from 2 Hall of Famers like Joe DiMaggio or Mickey Mantle. I'll do that. Big Cat, Willie Randolph, Cecil, there we go, Big Daddy, Palmeiro, Tarbo. And no Joe DiMaggio auto. It is what it is. All right, here we go. This is Mickey Mantle auto. There was actually a print run of 2,500 Mickey Mantle on-card autos. 7 different Mickey Mantle cards that you can get an autograph on. Key rookies in 1991 was Chipper Jones, Mike Mussina. If you saw me open up the other box, I did pull 2 Chipper Jones rookie cards. So here we go. We'll look for Mickey Mantle auto. And I always feel, I'm a guy that feels that packs need to be opened. Now, I understand it because it's the sealed wax, because if it's worth too much money sealed, I understand that. But if money wasn't an issue for me, I would open them all. Because I think these cards need to see the light of day. All packs should be opened. But I get it. Some are just too valuable to open. But I always appreciate people that are willing to open the expensive stuff, because, I mean, that's where the big cards are at. God, be something if I could pull a Mickey Mantle auto. Be crazy. Especially if it came from a flea market pack. I don't know how many of these are not opened and just sitting in attics and basements or flea markets, but you got to think there's 1 or 2 still, or even more, Mickey Mantle autos. I'm going to show off this. Leave that up front there next to the Jordan. Anderson. Well. You could also win a redemption, I think, Mickey Mantle autograph, which we don't want because obviously that's expired. I keep thinking this is gum every time I feel it. Griffey. Tino. I always like these cards. Cool. Worth nothing, but cool. Scott Anderson. Scott the Gator Anderson. George Rodriguez, former Michigan coach? Just kidding. All right, last pack luck, is that what they say? I think I have another box of these I'm gonna open up. I got it. It's almost like some weird chase. I'm gonna chase after this Mickey Mantle autograph. They're probably already all pulled, and I don't even know it. And then looks like we got it. So, nope. Struck out once again. But I'm going to keep trying. Anyways, let's just recap real quick. These were the flea market finds. The 2 gems, these right here. And this one turned out to be the best of all of them, which is actually really cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to download the podcast. Talk to you guys soon. Appreciate it.